girl JD, also known as Royal Vibes. Hi. Before I get started, I have a special shout out to J Vibes. Jadea from J Vibes shouted me out in one of her videos. I'll definitely put the video link in the bio below. So definitely go through the bio and check her out. She's on the J Vybz Network. So I felt really special though. I wasn't expecting that. I always comment on her stuff. I follow a lot of people. I follow her and her girl. At first, I started following Nick G, the host from Royalties World, and then I started following J Vibes, which is her girlfriend. And yeah, she gave me a shout out. So I love you so much, Jay. I appreciate the shout out. Yeah. Definitely go check out her channel. She's so fucking cute, so fucking funny. Both of them are. I really, really love them, and I hope I get to a point in my life where I could possibly collab with them one day. That'd be fucking amazing. But on another note, aside from that, I do have a very important subject to touch bases on. So hold on one second. Sorry, I had to take that hat off. So sorry, you guys are used to my hair being a hot mess. Of course, I'm at work again. But the hat started making my head itch, and then I look like a Mexican. So no shade to Mexicans because my baby's Mexican. But yeah. But I just wanted to touch bases on something. So first off, a little backstory. I also follow this other YouTube couple, Lily and Grams. Definitely check them out. They are a very, very awesome couple. Very beautiful. A lot of the stuff they do a lot of vlogging mostly. I started following them a little bit late. The thing is, I also ran into them one time. They were at my favorite nail salon a few months back, probably like, oh yeah, it was like 2 days before my birthday. They were at my favorite nail salon, and I didn't know who they were. They had like a little tag on their car that said that they were YouTubers, but I didn't know who they were when I was inside. When I was inside, I actually was standing at the desk with Grams, and I didn't know who they were, and I didn't know who her girl was or anything like that. So I actually even cut Grams off for a second. So I'm sorry, Grams. That weird girl at the desk asking for Tina to do her eyebrows, that was me. I'm sorry for cutting you off. I'm not a rude person, but you guys are amazing. I love you guys so much. But yeah. I didn't know anything about them until I got into this YouTube business and world and started following certain people, and then I noticed their channel, and I started following them because I love their dynamics. I love the subjects that they touch bases on. I love the stuff they talk about, their relationships, and just everything. I love them very much. They're a very amazing couple. But yeah, so I'm just gonna get into this. Last night, which would be the 9th, yeah. On the night of the 9th, or was it the 10th? I don't know. Either the 9th or the 10th, they went live, and they were having a bucket load of fun. They had like over 400 people in their chat room, so I completely understand how this got overlooked a little bit. But I did want to touch bases on it because it's something that I hold very, 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 very deep to my heart so much. This really, really touched me, whether it was a joke or not. I just felt like it needed to be recognized. But going through the chat, I'm a very, very observant person. Like I was able to read pretty much almost everything in there, no matter how fast it was going. I understand when some of you guys go live. I know it probably will happen to me whenever I choose to go live. I get a good following and go live. Those feeds go really, really fast, so you don't notice stuff. But I was reading the feeds, and like I want to say like probably 30 minutes into their live, they're getting crunk, they're having fun. And then somebody named Tammy C wrote in the live chat that I have a 40 and a gun fully loaded to my head. Or it was something along those lines. If I can screenshot it and like show you guys, I will. I'll pop it up somewhere on here. But I think I was the only one that noticed that originally, starting off. I was the only one that noticed that. And I was reaching out to Tammy C. I was texting like on the feed as fast as I can. Like, are you serious, Tammy C? Are you there? Are you serious? Because technically that was a cry for help, and she made a suicidal comment. And in some people's live feeds, they have particular administrators, I want to say. They have wrenches, blue wrenches on their name, and it's their job to basically cut out all the trolls and any nonsense that goes through the feed to keep the feed positive and good, and that's cool. But you had like 3 people in that feed that didn't notice that. And so I was trying forever to just, because they were so lit, they weren't looking at the screen as much. But I was trying so much, so Tammy C stopped texting. And then I thought it was a joke. And so I, what did I do? Okay, so Tammy C texted back in the feed again. And the feed's going, and I caught it. She was like, I have the gun to my head. Should I pull the trigger? I'm like, Tammy C, no. Like, I texted her, like, Tammy C, seriously, no. Is this a joke? Like, what are you doing? Are you serious? Tammy C, chill. So then at that point, I went into complete, like, disarray. Like, I was so shocked that this was happening and they weren't noticing. So I'm like, Grams, like, look, somebody is suicidal in your chat. I was hoping anybody would pay attention to what I was saying so that they could pay attention to what Tammy C was saying. And so I kept like throwing out, guys, listen, pay attention. There's somebody named Tammy C, and she's suicidal, and she says she has a gun to her head, or like she was gonna kill herself and stuff like that. So after a while, one person noticed me, and they were like, oh my God, Tammy C, are you okay? They noticed her too. And I'm like, finally somebody's noticing. So more people started noticing. So everybody started talking to Tammy C. And so Tammy C didn't respond. So everybody's like, yo, call help. Somebody even dropped like the suicide line on there. And then finally, Graham sat down and noticed what was going on. And it took a while to get her attention, or their attention in general. But they noticed. And everybody was trying to talk to Tammy C, make sure it wasn't a joke. I don't want to say Lily and Grams were passive on the situation. It's just like they had a lot going on, and maybe they didn't notice the feed or whatever. I know at one point I think maybe Lily was trying to connect with Tammy C on Instagram or something, and then Grams made a passive like statement saying that, oh, it's probably a kid or something, and then Tammy C responded that I'm not a kid. I understand where you would think this is a joke, or something like that along the lines. Like I said, if I could screenshot it and put it up on here somewhere, I will. But and I'll definitely like link also that live stream in the bio below, so you guys could go back onto the live stream and read it for yourselves. But yeah, so I didn't take it as a joke whatsoever. A couple of people didn't either. And we tried very hard. We told her to reach out, try and talk to somebody. I know I personally told her, listen, like, stay on the chat and talk to us, like, until somebody gets there. Can you call the cops? And, everybody was like, can you call the cops? Is anybody with you? Stuff like that, So some people started noticing too. I finally got people to start noticing too. And, eventually Tammy C did respond back again, because she had very, very gapped times when she was responding to us. So like the suspense was high on that situation. And so Tammy C responded back again that she called the cops on herself. And I told we told her, stay on there, prayers to you, all kinds of stuff, like stay on there until the cops get there. And she did. And she, she stopped responding and said that the cops did show up. So she stopped responding after a while. And the reason why I wanted to touch bases on this is like I said, I love Lily and Graham so much. But in my opinion, because I've had family members commit suicide recently, within the last couple of years. The first year when I found out I was pregnant with Lilo, literally like a week after I found out I was pregnant with Lilo, a very, very close uncle committed suicide. A year into the date, damn near, another uncle committed suicide, because they were very, very close. And I've had a numerous amounts of family members try and take their lives as well. So that touched really close to my heart. And I've even said it on the live, like, whether it's a joke or not, it's worth looking into. Because if that was me and I was alive and I noticed that situation, everything stops and I'm paying attention to that situation. Because I would hate for it to be me in that particular situation where it was my live chat that you were screaming out for help and nobody was listening and anything were to have happened to you. So definitely my prayers go out to Tammy C, and I hope you have received the help that you needed, because that's a very, very, very serious situation. The suicide rate is so high, across the nation, like across the world. The suicide rate is so high. People can't handle certain pressures and stuff like that. I've even mentioned it in one of my videos, like that, the stuff that I've gone through. I should have been a suicidal person, but I'm not that kind of person. I'm not. And even that statement, coming out of my mouth sounded stupid, so I definitely see where things can get hard out there, guys. Things get so fucking hard out there. And it's not worth killing yourself over, though. Certain things like may seem like, and honestly, I've even felt like, oh my God, like certain things would happen to me, and I'm like, oh my God, why me? Back to back things were happening to me. Like, if you guys heard my story from like 2015 to now, just today alone, I went through something. I relived the most tragic moment of my life all over again within an hour today. That was a true testament to my will as a woman and a mother, and I wish I can tell you guys, and hopefully soon I can tell you guys, what's going on with me, what happened, and everything like that, with my family and stuff like that. But it's just not right now. This is not the good time to do that, to put that out there yet. But you guys will hear my full story and a lot about me as soon as I can. But honestly, if you are having suicidal thoughts, or if you feel like your back's against the wall and you can't take no more and you're overwhelmed with life, calling it quits is not the option. It's not. You're literally cutting yourself short, where you could have possibly been going through so much just to build to something greater, and you didn't see it through. God got plans for all of us, so to cut that plan short voluntarily is just so tragic. And you got to also think about the people you're leaving behind. Some people that honestly, some people that do commit suicide or attempt suicide don't have the right following, the right guidance in their life. But that's no reason to give up, because there's plenty of people out there that don't even know you that care about your life. And that's crazy to say. That is, because look at a lot of these YouTubers out here, like they have a huge following. Yeah, they're there for entertainment purposes. Yeah, I say this all the time that I do this for fun. I know I drop a lot of I hope I'm dropping a lot of good knowledge on you guys. I do, because I do want my platform to be a guiding post for people, like definitely a learning experience for people, so that's why I have my little let's talk moments and let you guys know what's on my mind. Sometimes I'm ranting, sometimes I'm just dropping knowledge like I am now, and positive vibes, definitely, because every life matters. This is not a racist thing or anything like that. Every life matters, from a child to an old person. Every life matters. So I don't believe they were being passive. Lily and Grams were being passive whatsoever, because they did recognize the situation and acknowledge it briefly, but not enough to really see everything through. I don't think and maybe they look back on it, but not enough to see everything through and make sure that this person was okay. Like I said, I would hate for that to happen on my platform, and I didn't recognize it. And it happens. Like I said, they had over 400 people in that, 400 plus people in that chat, and it's hard to follow those feeds. But like I said, I am a very observant person. I can't expect that to be the same for everybody else. So, again, I do hope Tammy C found the help that she needed. I do appreciate you, Lily and Grams, for all the content that you put out. You guys do promote very, very good positive vibes, and very great family orientation and stuff like that. You guys are very dedicated, driven women, and that's a beautiful thing. That's a very beautiful thing. But again, a message to all of you guys out there: just seek the help that you need. If you can't just talk to one person. Even if it's a random stranger, just talk to one person about your struggles and your woes. And sometimes just letting that off to a random person, unjudgmental, could really really make a difference in your mentality, in your mindset, because I know that for sure. Like that, I've told a few people a lot about me and a lot about the things that I go through. Excuse me. Yeah, a lot about the things that I go through. I feel like I'm out of breath. It's so cold, and when I'm cold, I can't breathe very well. Like, I have lung issues, so yeah, it's really hard to breathe. But yeah, just seek the help that you need. Definitely in the bio below, there's I will be providing some, suicide help hotlines and better alternatives, as opposed to harming yourself, because all lives are beautiful, and losing your life is, especially to your own hand, is selling yourself short, and you don't deserve that. So again, thank you guys for following me and the fam. Yeah. I'm glad I got that out without crying, because like I said, it's a subject that touches really really close to my heart, and I've lost so many good people. I've lost a lot of good people, actually, not even to suicide. But the two that were close to my heart were suicidals. But I've lost a lot of people in these past few years. And so I know how coping and dealing with loss is, and how it hits you. It hits you no matter what. So definitely pay attention to all the signs that people are showing you that they're in a distressed state. Definitely don't take things as a joke. Even if it does turn out as a joke, don't take it as a joke initially, because you never know if that person's being serious or not. Some people jokingly say things, and then you may think it's a joke, and they may put it off as a joke, but it's actually real. Like they're really saying these things as a sign. 13 Reasons Why is a prime example of a cry for help, and I really really love that show on Netflix. So, but yeah, all the information is in the bio below. The live chat will be in the bio below. The helpline information will be in the bio below as well. And again, shout out to J Vybz. I love you, girl. You're amazing. And if you want any more videos like this, or any more content touching basis on loss, suicide, whatever gets me, or just want to talk to me one-on-one, I'm always down to chat with whoever. I don't care who you are. But if you do need the help, I'm here for you, girl. I'm here for you, Tammy C. Like I said, I hope you found the help that you needed and didn't, go too far with things. And I hope you have a blessed life. And all those out there that are struggling, I hope you have a blessed life as well. Again, no pressure, guys. But if you do enjoy these videos, you can go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I know I'm trying to come up with a lot more content soon. I've been gapping things. Things have been just like a little bit crazy, but thank you for rocking out with us so far. We do appreciate it. So until next time, guys, I gotta get back to work soon, but bye.